Hello and welcome to the application walkthrough video. In this video, I'm going to show you the functionality of the application in both the mobile and desktop versions. First, let's begin by navigating to the application. This is the live website. And we see it loading the banner and also loading a set of featured products and the rest of the page right here. Now I have loaded 20 products from the original website and we'll see some of them right here. I'm going to demonstrate the admin menu first, so we're going to go login and we're going to go with the super user. And we see a simple interface basically showing us the listing of the products and then the ability to edit as well as to add a new product. So what I'm going to do right now is add a new product, and I'm also going to go into the original website to pick up some of the information about that product. And I'm going to do this one in particular. So I'm going to copy the title. And I will go in here, click add a new product. I'm going to add images and they are in the flash drive. So let's just do 3 images. And because the box is grayed out here, that means this is the main image. Now I can always change it to, for example, this one right here. And then we'll see once we save how things are changing. Product visibility, that's basically whether the product is active or not. So let's give it the product name. Let's select categories, and that is a twist pen. The stock number is, and I will actually go into the flash drive and pick up the name from there. It's inventory number, and let's get rid of the numbers. The weight, it is 14.3 centimeters. So let's do something different. Let us do the measurements in inches and the weight in ounces. So let's say 5.63 inches. 5.63. Oh, that was the weight. So let's go into the correct. .79. And 0.63. And the weight is 1.83 ounces. So in terms of the dimensions, I know the pens are usually a circular item, but because of the clip, they become a little bit more rectangular. So that's why I have the product width and height being different measurements. So price, let's do $110. Special price, let's add a special price, introductory price of 100 that runs between September 10th at midnight, going all the way to the end of the week, or 16th, 23:59. So what that's going to do is it's going to show the special price up until September 16th, almost at midnight, and September 17th it goes back to the regular price. And let's also add a price for wholesalers, so those people who buy in bulk. So let's say they go for $80. No special price for them. For the description, let's click on the button. That's the AI integration with OpenAI and ChadGPT. So once I click it and wait a few moments, I am getting a description. I can always edit the description, but I'm just gonna leave it as is. And let's click on the save button, and all the changes are saved. Now if you go back to the products and scroll all the way down, we see the new product added, and as we saw, the horizontal image is the main image. Also, we see the prices for each customer group. We have the customers, and then we have the special price, and also we have the wholesale price. Now let's pick a new product to edit, and I'm going to pick on this one right here. I am going to select the horizontal image as the main, and I'm going to jumble up the measurements. So let's make it pounds, let's make this inches, let's get this feet, and this one is in meters. So obviously very inaccurate, but the idea to show right here is regardless of how the product is saved, regardless of the scale that it is saved, on the front end, once the customer selects their own scale, all those numbers will be converted and the client would see in their chosen scale. Now let's also add a wholesaler price, $70, and save it. And let's also pick another product to edit, just so that we have 2 or 3 products with the wholesaler pricing. Again, I'm going to pick the horizontal image, that way we know which products we modified. Price, let's do $95. So this is the extent of the admin interface. I was thinking of adding additional menus for adding, modifying the existing status, existing static data. Also some user management, order management, etc. But that is in the future. So let's log out. And that basically takes us to the customer view. We have the products loading. Because of this conversion that happens behind the scene on the server side, there are some slowdowns which probably in version 2 I will try to eliminate. So here we see the featured products, and we see that the 2 we updated, and once we go into all products, we should be able to see the new product we added. There it is right here. And as we see, it has a special price, so we are seeing the special price. Now let's go inside the product, and this one was with the jumbled scale. So as we can see, the scale for weight is grams, so it converted those 50 some odd pounds into grams, and then it did the same thing for the length scale. Now let us go here and do an update. Let's look things in millimeters, and we're going to see shortly how this changes to millimeters. One of the things that I also was thinking about is actually doing the conversion at the front end, because the conversion takes place at the back end, and as we saw, it took a few seconds for that to update, and that's because it's updating all products, not just this particular one. And let's change the scale to kilograms. And we will wait a few seconds, so that is going to change it to probably 23 kilograms. There it is, 23.59 kilograms. So we know it works. I'm not a wholesaler, so that's why I'm not seeing the wholesale price, but I am going to add it to the cart. Obviously, I need to be a logged in user, so I am going to go test1 at test.com. and then password. So I am brought back, and let me look at the cart. There was nothing because we weren't logged in when we tried to look to add the product. So I'm gonna go add products, and we were looking at this one. I'm going to add it to the cart. I can add it from the front end, and we can see that the icon changed a little bit to show that this item is already added. Same thing for favorites. You see it added that little additional sign to show that the product has been added to the favorites. And let's also add this to the cart. Let's look at also the filtering abilities. So if we click on roller ball pens, we see everything that is basically a roller ball. Same thing with selecting fountain pens. You can select more than one filter, then we can see the addition of the fountain pens. I can deselect the roller ball, and that's going to give me only the fountain pens. So basically the main menu right here is filtering of the products, and then I have that whole category of all products that basically removes any existing filter. Now let's go into the dashboard. Let's go into the cart, and I do see the two items that were added to the cart. Let's also go back and add the product with the special price, so that we can see that the special price is accounted for. There, $100. Let's update quantity, and let's do some juggling around. I'm going to move this to the wish list, so now I only have two products. I can go to the wish list, and there was a previous one that I've already added to the wish list, so I'm going to add that one to the cart. And I can also remove this. So if we go back to the cart, these are the three items that I've added, and let's go and check out. And of course there is this disclaimer not to use any personal information, because this is a test website. So I'm redirected to Stripe right now. I am going to add the Stripe test credit card. And postal code. Ho ho ho, that's actually Santa Claus postal code. So processing completed, and now it's going to give me the order number in a few seconds. Of course it is loading all the products, so it is imperative that I fix that slowdown. Now let's go into the dashboard again, and let's click on orders. This is all the order summary. I can click on a particular order, select it, and that is going to give me all the details about it. So when it was placed, the status, who, email, the subtotal. So this information, the order summary, this is obtained from Stripe, and this is the products that I have purchased previously. Obviously, I don't have the buttons to update cart or move to wishlist or anything else, because this is just a snapshot of what the order is. And basically that concludes the demonstration of the application. Here we are in the mobile view. We can see the banner, we can see the featured products, and also all the marketing messages at the front. Everything is displaying correctly. What I'm going to do is log in as the super user and create a product, just to show the versatility of the application, that it is used by both mobile and desktop version, and the store owner can add products whenever they wish. So we're just going to wait until everything loads, and I'm going to add an image. There, I've added that one. Not a very good image, but that is what I found. So let's go skull style, fountain pen. I'm going to select the category of fountain pen. Inventory number is, I have a ballpoint version of it, so I'm going to change it to fountain pen. Weight, I don't remember, so I'm just going to make things up. Same thing with the remainder of the dimensions. For a product price, I'm going to add it at 140. I am going to add a special price of 130 just for one day. So September 11th. And the special 2 is going to be September 12th. There is the from, there is the to date. And let's do a wholesaler price of $120. For description, we are too lazy to write, so we click on the button, and within a couple of seconds we are getting a description. We save it, and we go back to the products, and we should scroll down to the very end and see the new product being added. And there it is. Now let's go to all products and see the new product that we have just added. So that is scrolling all the way to the bottom, and we see that the price is 140, special 130. Now let's log in as the wholesale user. So that would be test 2. And then the very secret password. So as you can see now, everything is refetched again, just to make sure that the prices are the correct ones. And once we scroll to the very bottom, we'll see that the new item that we just added has a price of 120, and that was the price that we added for the wholesalers. Now let's add that one. Let's also add all the products that we have updated. And let's go to cart. Let's increase the number. And let us proceed to the checkout. Again, using the standard Stripe credit card. So we put the cardholder name, again the postal code for Santa Claus. Oh, I guess it didn't take. Now it should all work fine. And we redirected back to the page, and we have to wait a few seconds, and there it is. Now let's again go to the orders. Let's go to the orders and select the wholesale order that we just placed. Again, new wholesale 390. There is the two of the skull pen, one of the bog oak, and one of the bocote. So as we can see, the application works both in mobile and in desktop, and the user group and the pricing for those particular user groups works as well.